This is nice. Look at that. This is our pond. So there's snow on the roof again. All right, hi, we're at the homestead. Today is March 28th, and it's -6 out. Feels like -12 with the wind chill. It's a little windy today, but yeah, we've come out to do just a couple of things. You know, it's that time of the year. It's supposed to be spring, but look at all the snow we got, like tons of snow. Not able to get anything done. It's just delaying everything for us. Good news though, there is warmer weather coming up in the future. A couple of weeks from now, we're going to be hitting the pluses, which means a lot of the snow is going to melt and should be back to where it was when we had the fall spring a couple of weeks ago. So anyway, we're going to get in here. I'm going to feed the birds, and then we'll take a walk over to the site. So yeah, the sun's behind a bit of clouds right now, but it's been sunny most of the day. We did get a little bit more snow since the last big snow. Really don't want any more. But for now, I'm hoping we don't have to shovel again. This will be the last. There, look at that. That's our apple tree. He's kind of leaning a little bit. He's a little sideways. This is the other one, second one. He's looking good. Is that our first one we planted?
Yeah.
Yeah, very first one. And there's the other. He's looking good too. Somebody's honking the horn at us out there. My brother. All right. Okay, let's get these birds fed. All right, got the bird food. Looks like I need to clear out a spot to put it. Snowed again, so let's get in there and do that. Little tracks there. Woo. Okay, clear that off. There's that one. Some seed there. You don't hear them. You know, they don't like it when it's cold. Let's see if I can clear this one off. Look at it. It's totally gone. Can't even see it. I don't know. It's frozen. Yeah. It's there, but it's like a chunk of ice. I can't get it loose. So I'm going to try and put it here. It's a pretty big pile for them, but it is what it is. It snowed pretty hard. I don't hear them anywhere. No. That is their little house I made, Rod and I. But there you go. We'll hear the tractor going. Rod's starting the Mini. There. We're gonna walk over to the site, see what's going on over there. Oh, listen, here they come. Chickadee! Chickadee! Here they come. Oh yeah, they're still here. You just had to hear that tractor going. Chickadee. Hi, buddy. There he is. Hi, buddy. There. Come and eat. He knows we're here now. He knows the pile. So that's good. Glad to see a couple because it's been cold, and with the ice, it doesn't make things easier for them. All right, I'm gonna go put that down, go get my coffee, and we're heading over to the site. Here comes Rod. So there's snow on the roof again. Everything's covered in snow. At one time we were able to see, we have some metal lawn chairs. You might see a little bit right there. And the wheelbarrow is in front of the fire pit. But that's how high the snow is. This is crazy. It's supposed to be early spring. What? Anyway. Birds found the food. There's more than one now. They're happy I put their water out, but I put it over there by the porch. I lose the containers in the water in the snow too often. Yeah. All right, we're heading back over to the site again. Here we go. So Rod's getting that there cleared up. We got our path done on out to the site here. It's still so full of snow. Like, no matter what we do, the snow just keeps piling on. We've had so much snow this year. It's kind of discouraging right at the moment. There are some places in Ontario that, they can see the ground already. Yeah, not here. We can't yet. So I've been able to stand up on top of the snow. I'm going to give it a try to walk on down near the pond, see how far I get, in hopes I don't sink. So let's check it out. Okay, so Rod just plowed up a big pile here. Let's see if I can get through it. Not bad. Okay, that's our old, there we go. So far so good. Looks like a dog walked through here. Could have been Sitka when she was here a while ago. Oh, sunk a little bit. But I'm staying up here. I'm staying on top of the snow. Pretty good. Yeah, look at that. Not bad. See? This is really deep, mind you. I know if I sunk, I'm sinking up to my waist. But with that layer of ice down underneath there, it's holding pretty good. I'm up on it. Not bad, look at this. Wow. I made it down to the pond, look at that. So I would love to see all these little trees right here gone because they're dead. They don't come back to life. I can see from the other side how dead they look. Usually I can't get down here. Wow, look at me. Look, there it is. This is awesome. Okay, I'm going out. Okay, so far so good. Look at that. This is awesome. This is nice. Look at that. This is our pond. Doesn't hold a whole lot of water all the time, but yeah. So I'm gonna walk out here a little more. Looks like it should be okay. It's safe. Should still be frozen. I mean, I'm walking already up on this ice as it is. But yeah, see all this here? I would like to trim all this front ugly dead stuff down, and then our edge would start up there. And here, same. Take all this out right here, and even further back, but leave those taller pines right there, but take down all those little ones. And that would make for a nice view from our porch up there. Yeah, that's the plan. If we can find our chainsaw, today would be a good day because look, I'm not sinking. We're way up high on the snow. It would make it easy to get those all down really quick like. Because it gets really muddy in here and wet all along this edge. Can't get in here in the summer or the spring or the fall. Now's the time actually. Yeah. So I'll go talk to Rod. I'm gonna bring him out for a walk out here and see what we can do. Who knows? But look at, like, it's not very deep. It's easy to walk on. But if you hit down hard, you will sink. Thank God for that, like 2 inches of ice down there. See, all they're so dead. They just cracking. Look at that. That's the trail going up. Look at that, ain't that nice? Clean this up in here. Lots of smaller trees in there, see? Take all that out and that'll give a beautiful view right here. Be able to see the pond. Rod says we should wait a little. We can work at this as we have nothing to do, right? Which is right, because we have the house to build right now. But that is a project in the future. Started in here, I got a lot of the littles down. We got some more in here. Quite a bit more there. So once that gets cleared out, you'll be able to see straight down when all those dead ones are gone. That would be nice. All right, I'm gonna go find Rod. Look, he got all this side done. There he is, finishing off down there. All right, I got Rod with me, and we're taking a walk to the pond. I'm surprised I got out here, so, and back. How frozen do you think the pond is, Rod? Well, I went out there quite a bit. But I also know it wasn't very high in the fall, right? Yeah. So. But I'm thinking if I can walk up here on this big snow, the same thickness has to be out there of the snow. Yeah, but this was the only place I found a little soft. This is the only place I found a little soft. Look at how far you went.
Away a little more.
Jesus. Sorry, Ron. I did. Look where I went. I'll go this way. Okay. Yeah, like this is what I was in here.
From there back, right along, because this is all dead.
There's a
And you
little,
look at it from over there, and it's ugly because it's dead. Right? Be nice if you see the green.
little nest right there. See them?
I think it's just a pile of grass.
Yeah, I think. Could be, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, and then you take a selected few in there.
Yeah.
That'll open this up.
Yeah, like this is all this whatever beetle or
Yeah.
the water level killed all the.
Yeah. All this along the edge, straight across. And this here makes for a nice bank. Like every time I film it from over there, like from our spot over there. Even today, any cleanup we had to do there would have been nice too, eh?
Yeah.
But we did that a couple of years back,
well,
opened up a nice view. But some of those dead ones there would be nice to take down, you know, give it a nice look. But anyways, this side is more important because this is where we are. Just the edge. You can see there's a breaker already there.
Yeah.
This is kind of some overgrowth of some sort, right?
Yeah, you got
Died.
by the beetle or by the water.
Yeah,
Probably the pond water.
just probably the pond.
Just got up that high when we had the beavers.
Yeah. But this is a nice area. If we can find a way to move water a little better, that stays here, the water that stays here, move it a bit better.
You have to put like a fountain in.
Yeah, maybe, eh? Too much weed, I think. Yeah, but still, the dams do keep some water in here. Bird up there. Yeah, but this is nice. Nice view of the pond for sure. Okay, as soon as we get rid of all that. Leave that nice big one there. Good coverage for the ducks. We'll bring ducks. That's our idea right now. To bring the ducks. If we get this cleared out, we can put that seed of the weed they like. It'll grow. Water sometimes come up here. Gets high sometimes. Not always, but most of the time. It's nice though. Yep. There's the shop. What? It's where we work. All summer long. A little bit in winter.
Moving snow.
Moving snow. Okay. So future plans, this is definitely what we're gonna do. We will get these cleared out to have a nicer view up in there. And then our trail will be nice down here. Yeah. It'll be nice. Okay. So I can watch it fall in the snow again. Not bad. You didn't fall. Let's see if I do now. I didn't fall. He starts breaking the ice. So we found out that underneath there is our chainsaw. It's frozen. There's such a thick thing ice. As you know, we can walk on top of the snow. There's no digging that out right now. We gotta wait for a warmer day. Then we won't be able to walk on the snow down there. Yeah. Maybe next year we get to a point where we can walk on the snow again like that. I'm pretty sure we will. We'll be a little more set up in here where we can have a chainsaw ready, just pull it out from the workshop and head on down and cut the trees. You know? Something like that. But until then, we were able to get out there and have a look. We got to see what it was and how it looked and what we need to do. That's helpful. It gives us a different view. Plus, having it recorded, we can always look back on it when we need to, when we start the work down in there. All right. All right, that's it for this video. I know it's short and sweet, but that's all we got. So thanks for joining us. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you again. Bye for now.